Today, hello girls. Today we are going to see the movement and the shift of the demand curve. You have to understand. If you understand this concept, it will be very easy. If you don't understand, then it will be Greek Latin. So please try to understand. Already we saw what is demand and what are the four determinants of demand. I written here: price, price of related goods, income, and the taste and preference. How we are then with the examples of the complementary goods, substitute goods, normal goods, inferior goods we saw. Now graphically we are going to show how it is. Already the price, regarding the price, when you see the price, we saw the law of demand. What is the law of demand? When the other thing remaining constant, when the price of goods increases, quantity of demanded will decrease. Opposite. Okay. So that like we saw now, same that there we'll see the movement. For example, x-axis and the y-axis. And here marketing, here we are mentioning the price, here the quantity demanded. And the demand curve will always slopes left to right. Okay, always slopes left to right. So this demand curve is like that. So here the P and P1, here quantity Q, QD and QD. So here what is the movement happening here? When this is a price, how much people are buying? This much quantity they are buying. This is a price. One price. That is suppose A and B. This is the price. When there is an increase in price, what will happen to demand? Demand is reduced. The goods, this much only we are buying. So this is the point is coming. So the movement is happening between these two places. Here and here is happening. Because of the price increases, quantity demand will decrease. This is origin. When the price is less, the demand that the people are buying the more. So this we are explaining to the graphically A and B. This is called the movement of the what is happening in the demand curve. Hope you understood. Okay. You see the price level and what's happening to the quantity demanded. This is we call it as a movement because we are taking the consideration of only the price. We are keeping this as a constant. We are talking only about the price. So what will happen when the price is, there is any change in the price, there is a change in the quantity demand also. So if it is going away from the origin, this expands. When it's coming near to the origin, we call it as a contraction. That is expansion, contraction means increase and decrease. So when you will understand, that's why I'm using the word increase and decrease. In the book it will be the expansion and contraction. Expansion means more, contraction means less. So because of the price is less, demand will be more. The price is more, demand will be less. This is a movement. Okay. Next we will see the shift. Next shift in the demand curve. Shift in the demand curve means same thing we are reading, x-axis and the y-axis. Price and the quantity demanded. Here we should not write the price. We are taking it to the other thing, price of related goods. We saw about the, so this we are not keeping as a constant. Other price of related goods, income and all that and all we are taking into consideration. These two things we are taking as a consideration. Okay, price we are keeping as a constant. There is no change in the price. Price is constant. What will happen when income changes or price of related goods changes based on that. So this is the normal one demand curve. In the normal goods, what will happen? As income increases, demand also will increase. That time, the demand curve will shift upward. It will become DT1. Price is not changed. My income only changed. My income is increased. I am quantity demanded becoming more. See here, this is a quantity demanded. So what's happening now compared to here? I am buying more. Because why I am buying more? Because my income is increased. Just inferior goods type, what will happen? We are buying less. So that time what will happen? Go this direction. D1 and D2. Here buying the goods is less. Even though my income increased, I am buying less goods. Why? Because those are inferior goods. So if you understand the car, that's when I told you to understand clearly the normal goods, inferior goods. So then you can able to understand. Income increases, I am buying more. That is what goods? Normal goods. That time demand curve shifts upward. What is happening in inferior goods? When income increases, I am buying less because this is inferior. So that time the demand is because I am buying less, less. So the demand curve comes downward, upward. Movement here and the shifts up and shifts down. Okay, here we are keeping the price as a constant. That's a price. This is a price line. This is a quantity demanded. This is called as a shifts in demand curve. Go through the notes and explanation one more time. And any doubt is there, Again we'll see. Okay, thank you.